Tell me your name.
My name's Chris.
And how old are you, Chris?
I'll be 40 in January.
Okay. January what?
January 31st.
Okay, so you're Aquarius, not a Capricorn.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about your story. Tell us what landed you here.
I've been in and out of prison all my life, and I made a lot of wrong decisions and a lot of wrong choices, out through my life so far. Lord be willing, still got a long way to go.
And you're still a youngin'.
And it's the goosebumps talking about Lord, because two more, he's in the midst.
Right.
But he's always here. In and out of prison. I've been out of prison now 14 months, and I'm out here living on the streets, trying to do the best I can, because my father, he's a drug addict, and he passed away, and my mom's gone, my grandmother's gone, everybody's gone. I'm the only child, no brothers, no sisters, no kids. It's just me and God.
Oh, wow.
It's come to find out, when you have a lot of time to yourself and have a lot of time to think, you understand one day that it's all you really need.
That's true.
It's the only one that's going to save you at the end. It's the only one that has a place for us.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm out here living in the streets, doing the best I can, maintaining every day.
Right. Now you're clean, because I'm looking at you. You're cleaned up. You're clearly sober.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I mean, I
that's gotta be harder sometimes.
Come out here today. I won't say hustle, but I do work for mine. I got working hands.
Yeah.
I do work. I do. People's up here in the parking lot. I do do our work, cut grass.
Okay. So you're a handyman.
Handyman, jack of all trades and a master of none.
But you got a trade.
I do have plenty of trades. Yes, ma'am.
That's good. And tell me a little bit. So you, when I was talking to you earlier, you said that you're born and raised here in Georgia?
Yes, ma'am.
Whereabouts?
Right here on Columbia Drive, Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
All my life. Play ball down here at Midway.
Okay. All righty. Now, we do outreach to people, and what do you need immediately?
What do I need immediately?
Immediately, like if I had a magic wand and I said, okay,
someone just to love me.
All right, that's fair.
Just love.
Okay.
We don't ask for much. If you're really asking for the right things.
I hear you.
But yeah, what I need immediately is maybe a tent, a sleeping bag, some clothing.
Okay. And you said
like
you had a dog, so maybe some food for the dog?
I need dog food and everything.
Okay.
He's a big dog. He's a pit bull, 135 pounds.
Oh, that's a lot of dog.
He got a big head on him. Yep.
All right.
I call him Cujo.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're heading towards the colder weather, so I can understand why you need the tent, and that you want to keep yourself safe.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it out here? You're just here?
It's wild. It's dangerous. Even though I'm right here inside this building in this plaza right here, it's kind of where I feel almost kind of the safest, but it's not totally safe because over the years, see the scars remaining.
Oh, yes.
Scars here on the back of my head.
Oh, yeah.
Sound asleep. Right across the street here behind the Dollar General a few years back, and sound asleep, and out of nowhere, boom, guy hits me in the head with a steel pipe.
Oh, wow.
And he hit me so hard, I kind of come to and woke up a little bit, and by the time I kind of rolled over, looked at him, hit me again, knocked me unconscious, and all I remember is somebody screaming, "Hey, hey!" And I woke up like a day later in Grady.
Whoa.
I lost 4.5 pints of blood out of 8.
Oh, you were bleeding out.
That was one time. And this right here, you see this scar right here.
Yeah.
Sound asleep down here by the end of by the store down here. Minding my business, sleep. I had a sheet over me because it was summertime. I don't know if y'all remember years ago, there was a guy going around Atlanta killing homeless folks.
I remember that.
There was a serial killer going around killing homeless folks. I got hit right here. I had a sheet over my head and everything, my whole body covered up. Luckily, he caught me right here. He hit me in the head with a metal hammer, a framing hammer. He hit me one time.
Oh, and that's all it takes.
And that's all it took. But when he hit me, he left the hammer laying right there. And I didn't see that at the time. When I got hit in my sleep, it's kind of like,
oh my gosh,
what happened? I came to and I got up, I stood up, dizzy and lightheaded and everything, and I just seen red everywhere. I was pouring blood.
Oh my gosh.
And I kind of like, man, this is like it happened before. This is like the second time. Man, this is crazy. And it's dangerous living out here on the streets.
Yeah.
And for us homeless folks, that out here really struggling, it's like I've been an American citizen for come January, 40 years.
Right.
Even though I've been to prison and made some wrong choices and wrong decisions, I'm still a human being.
Exactly.
I'm still a citizen. I don't have the right to vote. You gotta wait 7 years, get expunged and all that. That's, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a citizen. I should have the right to be able to vote. I should be able the right to be able to go to any public place, restaurant around here, Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, Zaxby's, wherever,
Right.
to use the public restroom. Oh, sir, you can't use the restroom unless you're a customer. I can't use the restroom unless I'm a customer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be a customer. Then, even if you're a customer, you have to get the key these days to be able to go into a restroom.
I noticed that.
You know, you have
Yeah.
the key to let you into the bathroom.
And it's
You
like
know, so you telling me I got to be a customer and spend money with you just to be able to go use the restroom.
Yeah, it's like,
But
come
you got to
on.
have all these folks out here desecrating, crapping all over the place, urinating, peeing all over the side of buildings. But we get caught doing that.
Now you
We
got a
go to
problem.
jail.
Yeah, you got a
We go to
problem.
jail for that. Where are we supposed to relieve ourselves at?
Exactly. There should be a public
Just like this
restroom.
past summer, it's hot. It's almost 80, 90 degrees.
Right.
You know, some folks don't have money to be able to buy bottles of water constantly. You know, 5, 6, 7 bottles of water to keep yourself hydrated.
Right.
You know, I had passed out this past summer. You know, because I was hot and dehydrated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, I asked the people at what was it at Dollar General and Domino's. Told them, I said, I need something to drink. But how much? Was it? We only have 2 liters over here at Domino's, and I said, I just need a cup of water, a glass of water. I'm thirsty.
Right.
You know, and about 5 minutes later, I passed out in the parking lot.
Oh, no.
Like, here comes the ambulance, fire truck, paramedics. Had to go through all that just to be able to get some water. There's no free water for us or nothing out here.
Yeah. See
That's
that?
crazy.
I'm registered to level of health, 2 mental health.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm on paperwork. You know,
Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
in and out of prison all my life since I was 16. You know, I'll be 40. I've been to prison 3 times. Now, all together, after all these years in and out of prison, detention centers, and county jail,
Right.
I've did a total of almost 18 and a half years.
In prison?
Altogether locked up
Oh.
behind bars.
Now,
So,
can I ask you what were some of the charges? I just want to.
I made some wrong decisions the first time. I was hanging out with supposed to be my friends and this and that. My homeboys, the thugs, the homies, you know, whatever you want to call them these days. You know, stealing cars. Stealing
okay.
cars. You know. We never harmed nobody, never hurt nobody. We always just took, back in the day, about 20 some years ago, with old school cars.
Right.
It's easy to pop a window, pop a steering column and go. But these days, you know, all this, you gotta look into it, talk to it, press a button, and they let you,
Out
man.
in Decatur,
You can't even hotwire them and jump them these
no, you
days.
can't.
They
There's
bust the
no
windows in Decatur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was.
one right here in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, it
5,
was
6, 7 of them.
unreal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they couldn't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do nothing about
Oh,
it.
man.
Just like back
They
in the
police
day.
report, it don't matter.
It don't
It's
matter.
like back in the day,
Yeah,
you used to
nothing
call
can
them
happen.
30 deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Boo
right.
gang.
Yeah.
20, 30 of us homeboys going there, got
wow.
That shit was
Walmart. We
crazy.
just grab whatever we want to grab it.
Oh,
Yeah.
grab
They
and
ain't
go.
stop. They ain't stopping nobody. They
No,
ain't
they
stopping
Yeah.
nobody.
can't. They can't.
Yeah.
Nobody. You know, but
Yep.
the second time I went to prison, it was for burglary, breaking into a building, you know, stealing, you know, copper and brass and stuff,
Right.
you know, to make my way and stuff like that. You know, but it was
Right,
wrong.
No,
It was
I hear
wrong. I
you.
knew it was wrong,
Mhm.
and you know, I still feel bad about it these days, even though I served my time for what I've done.
Right.
You
Right.
know, in this third imprisonment, where I got out 14 months ago now, I was accused, which I never done. It was an armed robbery, aggravated assault, convicted felon with a firearm, and then commission crime with a firearm. Because I was already a felon.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, a better way.
Right.
But it's hard when you see people with their families and children, and you know, just got everything going on about themselves, and
You
know,
want that
it's-
for yourself.
I've been wanting it, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
mhm.
But
You
it's
gonna get
it's
it.
been taken away from me. My personal family has been taken away from me for some reason.
Right.
That's not for me to understand why, but you know,
I feel like everybody deserves that feeling.
Everybody deserves love.
to really actually honestly be loved. My mother, when I was only a year old, my mother sold me to the dope man for $10,000 worth of heroin. My father was locked up in prison at the time. He got busted with 180 pounds of marijuana. He used to be a pot dealer, but
Oh, okay.
but my father found out while he was locked up and ended up buying me back from the dope man for $20,000 while he was in prison. That's how much my father loved me. And and just over the years, I was back and forth from my grandmothers to my dads, from my dads to my mom, and I really never knew where home was.
Oh, I hear you.
You know, 'cause I was always by myself.
Just
No one to ever, no sibling to talk to, nobody.
Right.
So just to be able to relieve stress, to be able to, you know, just pour out or anything.
Yeah.
I never felt like that I was really honestly loved all my life, or whoever really did love me. And I
Right.
never got a chance to really actually honestly show me, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a whole feeling right there.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
know, it hurts every day, you know, being out here, see these kids running around, daddy, daddy, you know, being happy and joyful.
Right.
That's all I want for myself, is to be able
Mhm.
to have some way to pull up out of this.
Mhm.
At a certain point, I was like, I had to learn, and I was never taught this. I had to learn how to love myself. But it's hard
like-
when you see that you
it's
got to
like
deal with that.
Before
Like
you help
people don't
anybody else, you
understand.
gotta help yourself.
Yeah,
You
right.
have to have foundation.
People don't understand that type of
You
stuff.
have to have your own foundation to be
Yeah.
able to build anything on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
If you can't build your own foundation and build your own walls, have your own, you can't do nothing for nobody else. But
Man.
right now, I'm really sore. I'm hurting. Like I showed y'all, I've been shot 9 times out
Yeah,
here in the
that-
streets.
Yeah.
Coming home from work, you know, I'm shot me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sheesh.
7, 8, 9 times.
Now tell me more about that. What happened? What was
Um,
going on?
I was coming home from work, working a job. You know, I was doing landscaping,
Okay.
and I came home. Well, actually, I got off of work and I stopped by the bank to cash my check. And this was income tax time, and I was cashing the income tax check too.
Oh, wow.
So I had a pretty good little bit of money. I say
yeah.
roughly around them $5,000,
Okay.
5,000.
Oh, yeah.
So I came out of the bank. I went and stopped at the grocery store, got some groceries, and after I left the grocery store, I stopped by a restaurant.
Right.
Go get something already done. I
Yeah,
ain't
get
got
wrapped
cooked
up
at
to
night.
eat.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Everything else we're gonna put up for tomorrow.
Right,
Snack
right.
or whatever. So dinner's done for the night. And after I left the restaurant, I was coming out the restaurant, and just like these crazy, young, arrogant hoodlums out here these days, there's not even 90 babies no more, these 2,000 babies.
Yes.
So I seen a group of guys, young kids stand out there, and when I came out, they was like, yo, look, pointing at me and stuff.
Oh boy.
I was like,
Oh
y'all
no.
going back to business. I mean, I didn't pay really attention to them. And
You gotta get
I
out
got
of
there,
here,
went
man.
home, and as I
Yeah.
was getting ready to pull into the drive, boom, car hit me in the back end. I'm like,
Whoa.
what the crap? Not thinking about nothing, you know. First thing you do, and I stopped, you know, kind of hit me pretty good,
Right.
you know, and they stopped. And like one guy got a car, bro, you all right? I'm like, man. And as I was getting out the car, here come 3, 4 more guys getting out the car.
Oh.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Oh, shit.
They already knew what they came for.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? It was premeditated. They
Damn.
planned it, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I said, give what up? He said, give me the money. I'm not playing with you and this and that. I was like, man, little bro, don't kill me. He had a gun drawn on me and everything. I was like, man, don't kill me, please don't kill me. I said, man, you can have it, bro. I just want to go inside right here, home with my family, bro. And next thing, yeah, you going home, all right?
Damn, what the fuck?
Shot me 9 times right there in front of my house, right there in front of the kid, everything.
Oh my God.
And
Ooh.
it's crazy, you know.
What was going through your head with that?
What was going through my head was going through my body.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Hot
a lot.
burning bullets. Hot burning bullets.
Did you
I
lose
ain't-
consciousness right away? Or?
No,
Oh,
when I
no.
got shot, it's like my adrenaline was pumping.
Mhm.
After the first shot went off, all I remember is I seen the guys just take off, run back to the car besides the shooter. That were all wearing a mask.
Right.
And that's all I remember is pop, 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 pop. My ears were ringing
Oh.
and my adrenaline was pumping. And I turned around and started running towards the house to go into the house, and I collapsed because I couldn't feel my legs no more.
Right,
Boom.
right.
Damn.
Collapsed.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh God, don't let me die. And by the time everybody came running out the house, they done pulled off, took off and gone.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
With the money and whatever, they snatched my bag out of the car and everything. And everybody got to screaming and shouting and hysterical and stuff. And I said, y'all should be cool. I'm the one that got shot. I'm remaining calm.
Right.
Y'all tripping. Y'all gonna make me spaz. I don't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So me just trying to quick think. Since I got shot, I didn't know where I had got shot. I was checking myself. Right, was checking me, and
Right.
everything was from the waist down. So I said, honestly, what I did, the 911's been called already. They already dispatched on the way. So I laid on my back and I hadn't raised my legs over my
your head.
to stop the blood flow.
That's right.
And there again, I lost almost 3 pints of blood.
You would, because
3 pints of blood.
the
All I remember
adrenaline
is
pumping too.
getting into the ambulance, and I was going in and out because I was losing consciousness. I was lightheaded. And I remember them cutting my clothes off me, and I woke up a day and a half later in Grady Hospital. You know, but God's good though, because He said it wasn't time and it's not the right place, not the right time. You know.
Yeah, that's the wild thing. You
Only-
still here,
only-
like,
Yeah.
Only from me to you, right here, point blank, I was shot point blank range with a 22. The most deadliest
Yeah, that's
handgun there
crazy.
is. Because I can shoot you in the foot with a 22 and it travels 22 bullets, they travel. They travel. That's why they're the most deadly. They got shot in the foot and it traveled all the way up and came out in the leg.
Oh.
You know?
Damn,
You can get shot in the foot and then travel all the way to your body and come
I
out
ain't
the
know
top of your
that.
head.
That's
I didn't
wild.
know that either.
Do research on the Google.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have heard stuff where people
So-
get hit and they shoot places. I have.
Well, that
That's
explains
wild,
why,
though.
because I never knew why. Like,
So
they
I'm
would
gonna
say
tell you
that.
this right here. I don't understand why, but that's just the way it is. So God is so good that I got shot 9 times, like Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yep,
then
Tupac,
some,
50
but
Cent. Yep.
I'm still here to live and tell about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 3 days in grading.
Oh.
No bones, no arteries, no nothing.
Oh,
Point blank
wow.
range.
That's a
I heard
testament.
that is a
You know what I'm
testament.
saying?
3 days later.
3 days later?
3 days later, I was
Oh, Lord.
let go. Discharged.
Story that people needs to get out because
Yeah.
everybody judges somebody. They see somebody and they're down and out and they're judging them like, oh,
Oh,
they
it's just
must
a
be
junkie,
this, they must be that,
crackhead.
and they don't know. And that's why
Yeah.
we're out here talking to people.
It's like I don't really go to homeless shelters and nothing like that because, like I said, you got to deal with all the other personalities, and
Yeah.
they really are drug infested.
A lot of
They're-
people
they're
say they're not
nasty.
safe. Yeah.
They're nasty. They're disgusting. Like I'm living out inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't see no ants.
Right,
You
right,
know, it's
Yeah.
cold now, but you don't see no
Yeah.
ants. Even before, you don't see no ants, no roaches,
right,
no
right.
rats, no nothing out here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and
But-
your area is pretty much clean. Like you see
Somewhat.
some. No, what I mean is that sometimes you see people will put their trash right here by them where they're trying to sleep, and
Or
there's none of that.
Use the restroom, but it's no.
Yeah,
none of
yeah,
that.
not where you're gonna sleep. You know that
Yeah.
whole kind of thing.
So over the while, you know, I've kind of, God bless it, you know, I try not to let nobody break into the plaza right here. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
at
right.
nighttime.
No, that's good.
You know,
Yeah.
try to keep the parking lot clean.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
stuff like that. Keep it low profile. You know what I mean? Keep
So what you gonna do next, man?
Yeah, what's next?
You
for
smart,
Well,
bro.
not
Like I'm
next,
like,
but
what?
what I'm doing now
Uh huh.
is
Yeah.
I'm sitting still. I'm being
Okay.
patient. I'm waiting on the Lord.
Don't give up, bro.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not a quitter.
seriously.
I'm
You
not a
can't,
quitter.
because
No, no,
I
no.
I talk to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You got a story. You still got your head on your shoulders, bro.
That's
Not a quitter.
right.
It's one thing I've never been. It's never been a quitter. If I start something, I'm going to finish
You're
it.
gonna finish it.
You might
it's
save
like-
somebody's life, bro.
Seriously.
Telling your story.
I can save
For
a
real.
lot of people's lives. Only if they're willing to pay attention and listen and understand
They
and
gotta
really
listen.
care.
They gotta listen.
So you can listen all you want to, but you got to hear. You got to understand. Not one ear or the other.
No, you gotta take it in.
But you know, it's just like, you know, everything I've been through over the years, it's made me stronger.
Yeah.
It may not look like it, but I've learned a lot of stuff being out here in these streets. At the end of the day, who really loves you? It's God.
Yeah.
These streets don't love you.
No.
These people out here say they're your friends, your homeboys. That's your G. That's your cuz. Oh yeah, all that stuff going on these days. I don't gangbang. You know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian.
Right.
And I'm not a ghost face. I'm not Crip blood, GD, none of that.
Right,
I'm just
right.
I'm me and I'm God. I look at you and you as a brother and a sister.
Right.
Age is nothing but a number.
Exactly.
You know, I do respect my elders and youngsters and everybody. I respect everybody.
Right,
I want to treat people how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even though if I don't get the same treatment,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna make me change who I am on the inside. I'm always gonna remain the same, if
Right.
not get better.
Right.
You know. And I know that my time's coming that the Lord's gonna really take care of me and bless me.
Now let me ask you something, because we like to keep track of everybody. Can we come back and check on you?
Any given time. This
Okay.
is open
We'll
land.
find you around here. Okay.
It's open land. As long as God's willing, I'm here.
Okay.
Man, it was a blessing talking to you, bro.
It
Cause
really is.
it made me
God
think
bless
about
y'all
some
too.
stuff for real.
I really
Real talk.
appreciate you sharing your story.